and welcome to episode 3 of TGA Talk Show. My name is Thomas.
My name is Alfie.
My name's George.
Hooray! We've done it!
We've finally got the intro out the way.
We finally done the intro. Brilliant.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh
Alright.
yeah. Also, watch out for a bloopers video coming out soon-ish of all of the retarded moments we've tried. This happened.
Most of which have just come from this episode.
Yeah.
Most likely.
There's some from episode 2, but whatever. Oh, did you say it was episode 3, Thomas?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, we'll just roll
I
with
hope
it.
so.
Okay. Let's roll with
yeah,
it.
this is a lot less organised than the last two. But,
Yeah.
we're going for it.
Yeah.
They're getting less organised as they go along.
It's fine though.
It's fine, yeah.
It's top quality. So, as you may have heard last week, George tried to ask me out on a date to Nando's.
Yeah, you did. And Saunders.
And yeah, but it was originally just George was like, "Oh, do you want to just go me and you, Alfie? Just me and you." And I basically denied it. But then Jono, the man himself, Jono Saunders, decided to come and to Nando's with us, and we had a great time.
Yeah,
Except,
it's not gay if it's a freeway.
yeah, whatever.
Uh,
Except for this one time, this one thing that happened. I
Yeah,
was
can I
I
talk
was
about it? It's
I
my
was given the
mistake.
burden. It's from my perspective, George. Okay,
Okay.
you're the one who fucked up. All right, you idiot. Okay, so
okay.
so I was given the burden of ordering the food because George was like, "Oh, you just order it." So I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "Okay, what's the number for the table?" And George replies with 1, and then we made a whole meme about we are number 1, and it was really
know,
not funny, but we
meme of
still
the year.
laughed. Yeah, is actually recognised as meme of the year?
Yeah, that was like meme of the year,
What a
apparently.
disgrace. Okay.
Not Harambe.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I thought
it
it'd
was
be.
like it was second.
Okay.
No justice for Harambe. Anyway, so I go up and I say table number 1, and I'm
Yeah.
having a watchful eye of if our food's coming or not, as you do, and I see what looks like they ordered like a platter, I ordered like a wrap, and the wrap is going to table number 1, which is not our table, George, was it? No. What table were we on, George?
Number 7.
Yeah, table number 7. George apparently cannot read the number 7 and thought it was a number 1. And I had to go. I had to go because you guys were just looking at the woman who was getting the food. I'm like, great, these guys are possibly brain dead. I walk up and I'm just like, excuse me, I think that's our food. My friend got the table number wrong, which was great. So
Yeah.
if you're ever gonna go, ladies, if you're gonna go out on a date with George Fernando's, how about you order the
Don't.
food? Don't.
Just don't. In the
Just
first
don't.
place, mate.
Just don't go on a date in the first place. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was sort of like a funny thing that happened. But the Nando's meal was nice. I thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah,
You know.
I've got into Nando's recently. When I was little, I hadn't, gone for a long time. I prefer it over KFC. And
Yeah. Oh yeah.
McDonald's
A lot.
Any day.
They're very
It's more
different
expensive as
sort
well.
of types of food.
Yeah. Just because
aren't
they
So-
both sell chicken, George, doesn't mean that.
Well, do you know what? These
Well,
days
one of
fish
them's
and
like
chip shops sell
fast
chicken,
food,
don't they?
and
Yeah. KFC's.
they
fast
do
food.
actually.
Wait,
yeah.
What? Sorry. What? Sorry, Thomas.
I was just saying, agreeing with George about how fish and chip shops do sell chicken.
Okay, let's not
Of
get
course
into
they
this
do.
because last time we got into
Yeah.
this, George got extremely internally triggered. Internal oppression.
Hello, I agree.
Internal oppressionized. But yeah,
I got vexed.
vexed. I'm tilted. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much what we did. We've done some school stuff, but that's boring. Yeah, played Overwatch. Okay, Thomas. As
Yeah.
we were talking about Rogue One, Thomas hasn't seen it, but Thomas has seen it by now. He saw it.
It's been hyped now.
Yeah.
2 episodes.
Yeah.
It's come up.
So we're gonna go over.
No.
By the way,
Here it is.
spoilers. There'll be a thing. Okay, just skip like a few minutes, like
Some
5 minutes ahead.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Just to be safe.
Not 5. We won't be talking about it for 5
Right,
minutes, will we?
3.5 minutes then. If you're feeling
Okay.
edgy. 5 minutes just to be
Skip
safe.
ahead now for 3.5 minutes
Yeah.
if you don't want to
3,
hear Rogue
2,
One
1,
spoilers.
skip. Okay.
Okay, Rogue One.
so-
She's shit. She's a bit.
George, you're
Well,
going through some technical issues.
Discord doesn't agree with your opinion on Rogue One apparently because it didn't want to hear it, so
Okay.
Oh.
it just
Sorry.
cut out. maybe only
Okay.
for me.
Anyway,
I know
Thomas,
you're
it's
not
cut for
happy.
me as well. Thomas.
Okay.
Go.
So I went to see Rogue One on Saturday. Maybe we went to the IMAX, which is like the only
Ooh.
place to see
I think we saw
cool
IMAX as
films.
well. Yeah.
So that was like hella good in itself, you know, big huge screen. So I wasn't going in with like the hugest of expectations, which by the way is the best way to watch the film. You know,
Agreed.
don't go in with like super hyped up, you know, this is gonna be so good. Um so then I sit down, you know, I take my seat. It starts up. I'm like, okay,
I'm like,
this is
okay.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Mhm. Did you watch it?
Anyway, after I
Wait,
came out,
wait, Thomas.
The seat's quite
Did you watch
comfy,
it in 3D?
no, I didn't.
Oh, you
No,
didn't watch it in
I don't
3D.
I don't really like seeing films in 3D. Not
Okay
for
then.
me. So I came out, you know, a different man compared to like how I originally thought Rogue One was going to be.
Okay.
It was completely different, right? It was good. I was happy with pretty much all of it. I think there was only like some minor things that I would have changed. Can I say major spoilers?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
told
go
him to
for it.
skip ahead.
All right. So
Wait, definitely
okay.
skip ahead now. Okay.
Yeah, definitely skip
This
ahead
is major
now. If
spoilers. Okay.
this is your last
3,
warning,
2, 1, skip.
they're all dead. They all die.
Just
um,
straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was good, right? I was kind of happy with that. I was like, they're totally all gonna die because
You're happy
otherwise
with
they would have had a
everyone's death?
mention. Yeah. Well, I wasn't happy with everyone's death actually. Some of
I
them were a
wanted
bit
the
like underrated. I felt like
I
when
want the blind guy to live. You know.
well, yeah, but they didn't. He didn't. Did he? He's dead. Right. Anyway, I wasn't happy with the death of Jin and the captain guy, who I can't remember
What,
the
the
name
blind
of.
guy?
No,
Wait, who's
the,
Jin?
No,
the
the
actual like
French guy.
Jin is the main character.
What, the woman?
The woman,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
What was her
okay.
name?
And the French guy. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Felicity
I thought
Jones,
that was a
yeah.
bit.
It's right. So when they were climbing up to get the hard drive, right, and he gets shot, the guy, and he falls down, you sort of like, that's it, he's dead, you know? It's such a shame that he's died. You know, I was happy with that. She gets up to the top and she's starting to send the signal when this guy appears, right? Krennic, is it? I can't remember. Instantly, right, I knew that this guy was going to come back to life. Like, I think that was the thing that like mucked it up. A lot of like the changes that and the stuff that happened, like you didn't expect to happen in the film. It was like, oh, whoa, what? Oh my god, this thing just exploded for no reason, or like space ISIS just attacked. But like, this
Yeah.
was like really predictable that he was going to come back up and be like, oh, you're dead.
Yeah, and just save
So
her
if I could have changed like one thing, it would have been that he died earlier, like he actually died, and that she got shot basically. But obviously that wouldn't fit in with how they sent the plans. But that was pretty much the only criticism I had. There were some things I don't know. It didn't really feel like a Star Wars movie at some point, but the action was really good.
Can I
Um,
say come in now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
George, you can-
I sort
Okay,
of
that's
rambled
fine.
for like-
The main two characters, Jin and the geezer. I think they were I mean, they were good, but they were the worst two characters. You know, like everyone else around was pretty cool, and it was.
I
Just
think they had
them.
like the least sort of character built up around them. Although Jin did have a lot
Yeah.
of sort of backstory, but they didn't.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't. I couldn't tell you a single thing about the French guy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
know
he-
what
he-
he was like.
I mean, she was just a bit stroppy. I thought.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but what
I
else
felt
would
like
you be?
prison.
Like your entire
but she
family's
escaped-
been
Yeah.
slaughtered.
Yeah,
She
I
was
know,
allowed
but they
to
escaped from
properly.
prison. What she do? She starts pegging it. I mean,
Yeah.
my favorite person or character, you know, in the whole thing was the droid.
K2.
K2. Yeah.
K2 is
Yeah.
agreeably the best of all of the
Yeah,
characters.
he was a pretty cool dude.
I liked him. I mean, again, good film. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. I liked the storyline. I thought it was very good. I don't think it
Yeah.
was as good as the one before with Ray in it.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
episode
I
seven.
sort of like this one more.
Yeah.
I can't really remember.
Yeah,
like
it
enough.
was like an entire year ago.
Yeah, and some people are saying that like the more you sort of rewatch episode 7, like the worse it gets. But I don't
Yeah,
really know.
yeah, that I
because
think that's definitely true.
I've only watched it twice. I think Rogue One is definitely a film you've got to watch twice. I feel like I don't know why. I just feel like I want to watch it again just to sort of.
Hmm.
I don't really know. The ending was quite good, like the actual proper ending of sort of how it linked
Yeah.
in with A New Hope was.
Yeah, I
was
thought that
really
was really smart. You know,
Yeah,
look how it's like. I didn't expect that at all. The episode's sort of okay. I need to turn my mic down. It's sort of episode 3.5. You know,
yeah.
I thought that was pretty
Um,
good how they did that.
Also, can I just kind of, I quite like Space Isis.
yeah. There
Describe
was
who is Space Isis. Describe to the people.
Space on Jeddah, they're the people that are in Jeddah, and they capture them.
the like extremist rebels. They were like
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
asthmatic.
the
Big
yeah. He
asthmatic guy.
sort of death wasn't necessary. I think that was the
Yeah.
problem a lot with they all died, but for some of the characters you weren't so attached to them, and they didn't really have like connections with each other. Like when um like Jin and the captain died at the end, like in each other's arms. It was like, but they didn't really like build up that relationship through the film. It sort of just happened.
Yeah, it's just
It felt like
what else
They were
we
just
can
like,
do?
screw it, we're gonna die. Like, you know,
Might as well
let's just
hug
go.
it
And,
out. Friend
let's go
zone.
stand on a beach. Yeah,
yeah, it
I know,
felt like a budget cut in Emmerdale. You know,
Yeah.
like all the players are like, all the players, all the actors are like, yeah, we want this money, mate, we can't afford you. Right, okay, let's kill all you off.
yeah,
You mass murder in Emmerdale.
I mean,
That's what it felt
I'd quite
you
like
know?
them rather than the laser coming down in the ocean. I'd like them to just get straight up lasered. You know,
yeah. It would
Or
have felt a lot better if they had.
satisfying. I think that would be
like
the
the
word.
I know
episode style,
that
they
sounds
just get
like really
lasered
weird.
instantly.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah,
pretty good.
no, I don't think they need to get lasered by the Death Star. Even I think that, like
They
as I
just
said
need to
before,
die,
like the
like,
Krennic
proper.
guy should have just like shot her.
Yeah, or
But it should have been like more brutal.
Darth Vader should have killed him, or something like that. That'd have been good.
You know,
I don't
Oh,
think
that
Darth Vader
bit,
had
that
enough
scene
screen
with Darth
time.
Vader was so good.
Yeah, I don't think he had enough
It
screen
does.
time though. But whatever.
Both those things he had was both scenes he had was very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought the film was really good, and I especially like the
anyway, it
blind
was,
guy. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. You know.
Well,
Okay.
I think you two got the story.
No, we're talking about the thing.
The sea, yeah.
No,
The sea.
no, George. The
No,
thing,
we're not
you know.
talking. The sea story is a story for another time.
Yeah,
I think.
this George is
Oh,
going a bit ahead of.
okay.
You know what we put in after that? That you were like, the people. Okay,
This is a
so we're gonna
really
start
this
on.
is a really
Yeah,
messy
this is
one
all George's fault.
today.
BG Media, George.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember you were like, oh, let's talk about BG Media. We're talking about BG Media. George has an obsession. George wants to be Little T.
I do.
Oh,
I
is
wanna
that
make
who
What's
it
your
it
is?
opinions
sister.
on Little T, George?
I don't
I
know
wa-
if you want
I,
to say that because I don't know how many people viewing this have seen Little T
Little T's
Yeah,
a god.
that's
What
one of his
his
lyrics.
shenanigans.
He's a rapper. Not a rapper, but he's a 12-year-old thinks. He's a
Yeah.
rapper. But Little BG Media, Afghan Dan, Dylan Brewer, Soph Aspin,
Little T,
you know,
Millie
Little
B.
T, Millie B. Yeah, they should do a collab. That'd be good.
What?
Who
What's his
are
name?
these people?
His name begins
Yeah.
with C. I forgot.
Yeah. Callum. Something rapper. Callyman Sam. That's it. Boom. Callyman Sam. I'm a big fan. I think overall, as a joke, they've done very well for themselves. I think they appreciate that people mock them. Like part of it's very serious. Like I know Afghan Dan's very serious about it. But I mean, I think you got Little T in there. He's great. I think he's improved. His original one, Road Rage, that was an interesting song, if you can call it that.
Oh, his name's
Was that, like,
Clarko.
his
Clarko.
first?
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, Clarko's a bit of a meme. He's sent for Sove Aspin, and then he's sent for Little T. He ends up doing a collab with them in the most recent one.
Yeah.
And he just ends up dabbing in it. He don't even rap. Like that's how crappy he is. Like, mate, you can just sit in the background and dab, you know. But no, I really like Little T. I think he's got better. I think if his voice gets deeper, threatens not to rape people's sisters.
I don't know. I feel like that's
he's
an
gonna do all right.
important part in his career.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be like his downfall. He'll actually do it, and then,
Okay, all right.
it'll all be too late
Mm.
for
For
Little T.
the grime scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's just pretty funny. I mean, imagine being Little T, in like 10 years. And you're just like applying for
Yeah.
a job, and you're just
He's
like, so
desperately
what did you do?
trying to delete
I,
his
yeah,
videos.
so I see your grades when you were about 12 are pretty bad. What happens is like, I'm little T. instant job. Like, oh,
I feel like he's
God.
gonna sort of forget his password to his YouTube account, and
Well,
they'll
he doesn't have a YouTube account. He
forever
uploads on
be-
BG Media.
That's
Oh right.
Jack
Mm.
Wilkinson on the cam.
Big up Jack Wilson.
Big
Yeah,
up Jack Wilkinson. If you
I
want a
just-
job, come film us.
yeah,
You know, I'm more than happy to actually shoot
Yeah.
a face reveal of Jack
Yeah.
Wilkinson. Yeah.
Little T sponsoring our video today.
yeah. Sponsored by Little T. Big up Jack
Little
Wilson
can-
on the cam.
Little T make us like a rap about our
Yeah,
thing.
that'd be pretty cool.
Can you send a diss track? Can you include Gene HD in that?
Yeah, diss
Yeah.
track Gene HD. Oh
Classic
yeah,
Gene
we need to talk
HD.
about that. We need to talk about that.
Do we want to talk about Gene
Do-
HD?
Basically,
Yeah.
unsub to Gene HD. Dislike
We
all his
didn't
videos.
start the fire.
Yeah,
it was Dan.
It was Dan.
It was
Uncle Dan.
Yeah, go out to Gene
Yeah, it was all
HD. We had a
Uncle
bit of beef
Dan.
with them.
Yeah.
Uncle,
Search up Gene HD. They'll be in our tags.
Yeah, we'll put them in our tags because
Yeah,
we're mean
That's
like
what
that.
we do. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
pretty
BG
bad.
Media. We think that George really likes him. George wants to be Little T.
I like how we've put BG Media and Gene HD in the same bracket.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
What else are you gonna do with?
yeah. Okay, so we've got a fact, right? We're
Annoying
gonna do the
little
classic,
kids.
little fact thing that George loves to do. George,
Yeah.
why don't you kick it off?
Okay, two of them. First one, a flock of crows is known as a murder.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Interesting one.
I guess
Mum
'cause they're
seen a
linked to, like,
murder.
death.
She starts panicking. You're like, oh no, don't worry, it's just a crow.
It's
Okay,
just-
second one.
Edgy.
Alright, the person who invented the frisbee. Don't know
What?
what his name is.
Somebody
but-
made it. Yeah.
person-
I bet he
Yeah,
got
the
like a
guy-
concussion, didn't he? From
Right.
like a
So,
frisbee.
okay, here we go. He was cremated. Okay,
Yeah.
and his ashes were made into a frisbee after he died.
What the hell? What's the
Yeah,
point?
wasn't like Carrie Fisher like her like urn like that they put her ashes in like a pill or something that like I swear it was. Somebody Google it. I'm not able to Google it right now.
I'll
Somebody
Google it.
justify what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, okay, for that's pointless. So is the frisbee. Because think about it, frisbee full of ashes. Yeah, you've got it as a memory, but it's really difficult to look at them because to keep the shape, and also you can't throw it because if you throw it, the ashes would just dissipate into the air.
They're probably
Okay.
not meant to throw it. It was probably sort of a
Oh my gosh.
Just throw off
Her
granddad's
Her
frisbee
ashes.
down the
Alright,
cliff.
alright. So her ashes into a giant Prozac pill to be buried
uh,
with her mum.
Did you hear any of that?
Stephen
George, or was
Fry
that just
went
me?
to the.
Yeah. No, I heard
Stephen
that.
Fry went to
Okay,
the
I
not the wedding, the funeral.
God. Yeah, I thought I read that somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's pretty odd.
Strange.
Yeah, odd.
But
Okay, let's.
GG to Carrie Fisher.
Okay, I've got a few. Okay, so you know
Alright.
how the whole Ouija board things, you know, like Joe Weller's been doing those things. I think they're pretty cool. Okay, George just had a possible.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, you know, like the Ouija boards, right? The man
Yeah.
who made a fortune selling Ouija boards built a factory according to what the board told him, and then fell off its roof and died. Just thought I'd tell you that.
Is that true?
Yeah, or
That's
possibly true. And
what,
did
how
you,
could it tell
Who
him
carried
how
it
to-
on?
well, because he just answered like he asked. You know how Ouija boards? You know how you ask Ouija boards questions? Yeah. And it's like
Yeah.
And I guess, but then I guess the Ouija board wanted to kill him.
Wait,
I
Um,
don't.
Should I jump
don't-
off this roof?
No. I feel
no,
like
no.
I
No,
feel like he just killed himself. Because I don't believe that.
No,
the
he
Ouija
fell.
board
No,
or
no,
whatever
the
it is
Ouija
is
board
real.
didn't tell him to.
I know, but I
jump off the
feel like
roof.
everyone's like, "Oh, that's spooky," you know.
Okay,
like,
okay, well,
Suicidal.
I feel like
Write
he
in the
just sort
comments
of
what you
killed
think about
himself
that.
and-
Okay.
and made it like
Yeah.
look like it was all the board.
Mm.
But I don't
Okay,
know.
okay. Did you know that there's some sap sucking sea slugs, which are slugs which
Oh,
eat
that's-
like the underwater, but like the sea trees or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they
Sea trees.
they eat
my
plant
God.
sap, but underwater
Right.
plant sap, right?
Okay.
Well, did you know that they also incorporate the chloroplasts from the algae they eat? allowing the slugs to temporarily live off solar energy through photosynthesis.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool. They're like,
See,
I'm
that's when I look at human H. I'm like, fuck, we're top of the chain humans, but they can do some serious shit, Like,
Right.
That's good. Who needs coal when you have the sun? Like,
Mm.
I know humans have solar energy, but it's not powerful enough.
Yeah, well, that's why we've got to put it on the moon, or
Not
just on
this.
like a giant orbiting
satellite.
thing.
Why
just
don't
like-
we have that?
I don't because it's expensive
Yeah,
and really
George.
difficult to transfer
America
the
can
power.
do it, They waste money all the time. So.
What? Okay, that's a bit
Okay.
edgy. And with that
Whoa, careful
edgy
now.
comment, I think we'll have to wrap up this podcast. It's been a short one.
Seriously, how long's it been?
It's
It's
been- how
been
long's it been?
20 minutes. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you know,
George,
do you
let's
wanna
not
talk about YouTube trends.
YouTube trends.
Yeah, like the red dot knife. What do you think about it? Things like that.
Do you want to talk about the next one?
Yeah.
Teaser for
alright.
the next one, okay? What to see in the next episode? Red hot 1,000-degree knife. Trends on YouTube. BG Media getting married. Find out in the next
The
episode.
time I almost drowned.
The
was
time
about his
me and
mum.
Thomas nearly drowned. Yeah,
And Alfie's sister.
and yeah,
Alfie's-
but she's not.
Oh, don't forget how Alfie also uses a little like voice thing on his phone from when he was about 8 years old.
Look, okay, we're not okay. We'll get into this. Fuck's sake.
Right, that was
Right, yeah.
that was a mess.
That was a mess. Thanks for
This was a messy one.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye. New videos every Thursday. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
bye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
bye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
bye.